What do you think of when you hear the word peanuts? I think of Charlie Brown, Linus, Lucy, Sally, Peppermint Patty, Marcy, Woodstock, and my favorite cartoon character of all time, Snoopy. Snoopy and the Peanuts Gang are a product of the creativity of American cartoonist Charles Schulz. Charles Schulz was born on November 26, 1922 in Minneapolis, Minnesota. He was raised an only child in St. Paul by his mom and dad. Schulz grew up living above his father's barbershop. Comics became a part of his life before he could even speak. When Schulz was 2 days old, his uncle nicknamed him Sparky, short for Sparkplug, a cartoon horse from the popular 1920s comic strip named Barney Google. The nickname stayed with him throughout his life. Schulz became interested in comics at an early age. He and his father would read and discuss the comics every weekend. He loved to draw and often drew his pet dog Spike, a black and white beagle mix that had a bad habit of eating everything in sight. At the age of 15, he sent a picture he drew of Spike to Ripley's Believe It or Not. This picture was Schulz's first published drawing. Drawing wasn't the only hobby Schulz had in his childhood. He loved to play baseball in a neighborhood sandlot, as well as Minnesota's sport of ice hockey. Schulz and his friends would skate on sheets of ice in their backyards. His love for these sports were often portrayed in his Peanuts cartoons. Schulz was the youngest in Central High School's class of 1940. During his senior year, he was encouraged by his mom to take a correspondence course in cartooning with the Federal School of Applied Cartooning. In 1943, Schulz was drafted by the United States Army and was sent to Germany for combat in World War II. When he returned home, his career as a paid cartoonist started. His one-panel cartoons titled Little Folks were published by the St. Paul Pioneer Press. In 1948, the Saturday Post started to publish his work as well. In 1950, Schulz was ready to showcase his work nationally. He sent his comic strips to United Feature Syndicate in New York City. On October 2, 1950, the first Peanuts comic was published in 7 newspapers, which ultimately grew to 2,500. In 1951, he moved to Colorado, got married to Joyce Halverson, and had his firstborn son named Monty. Schulz and his wife had 4 children. The popularity of Peanuts comics resulted in numerous books, as well as the opportunity to write his first animated television special titled A Charlie Brown Christmas, which Schulz won both an Emmy and Peabody Award. Charles Schulz has been the recipient of numerous awards, such as the Reuben Award for Outstanding Cartoonist of the Year, another Emmy for A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, which is aired every November on ABC, the Lester Patrick Award, an induction into the United States Hockey Hall of Fame for his contributions to the sport of ice hockey, a star placed on Hollywood's Walk of Fame, and the Congressional Gold Medal. On December 14, 1999, Charles Schulz announced his retirement due to illness. The last Peanuts strip was published on February 13, 2000, the morning after Schulz passed. It was a sad day for all, including me. Charles Schulz's contributions to comics will never be forgotten. I've been an avid fan and collector of Snoopy and the Peanuts comics since I was 5 years old. Snoopy reminds me of myself because we both love to eat, sleep, and play ice hockey. I plan on passing on the legacy of Charles Schulz and my love for Snoopy to the youth of today, and most importantly, my nieces.
Thank you for watching Miss Fana Digital Story.